may think that the main character is Rambly, and you have a perfect reason to, but that is wrong. Rambly is in fact not the main character, which might be the characters went rogue. Not animatronics, my bad. The characters went rogue and started killing a bunch of people. But the thing is, they aren't animatronics that are being potioned. This is why they can be potioned, because they're not animatronics, they're people. But we don't know, so for now I'm just gonna make a wild theory. This could be a simulation. What's up guys, my name is Infinity11, and sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've currently been on my Christmas vacation, and that was good, yet utterly and horribly went wrong. Let's just say that the planes were all messed up and didn't work, and use your imagination to figure out what I mean by that. Hint, the first flight got delayed for 11 hours, and then when we got on that plane and when we landed, we had to wait an hour for the airport to clear up. Or they blamed it on the weather, but I think the airport just needed to clear up or something. It probably was the weather. But then the second plane, we just had to keep moving seats because people wanted to sit next to their families. And although that is not an issue to me, I can go on with my day. I won't be affected by that. I just want to get off. But that is not why we're here. We're actually here for Indigo Park, a game about you, a young woman who goes to an amusement park only to find the horrors that it unleashes. Pretty much, you're, as far as I'm aware of, a woman who went to an abandoned amusement park to explore there, because that's what you do, and that can actually be seen in the beginning, the intro, where it talks about where the whole chat goes down, that it explains that you go to abandoned amusement parks. Want to do another search this weekend. They search abandoned places, and you know, they do stuff there. I don't exactly know what they do, but I'm guessing it's not what we do at Indigo Park. And actually I think I am a guy. Her name is Ed. That could be a guy or a girl. I'm guessing a girl because one of the secrets is in the woman's bathroom. I think that kind of emphasized, hey, you're a woman. Like, you're in the woman's restroom. There's a thing in the woman's restroom. I'm just gonna say for now we are a woman. So you're a woman. You go with your friend Laura to amusement parks, or not amusement parks, abandoned places, and you search it. You just go inside. You do whatever you want to do, and then you leave. Laura says no because she's busy. I'm pretty sure. She just doesn't want to go. But she can't go, so you go by yourself. Number one mistake: never go alone to anywhere, especially if it's abandoned. So yeah, that kind of happens, and you know, that's the main premise of the game. So back to what I think of like the game and the lore of it. You may think that the main character is Rambly, and you have a perfect reason to, but that is wrong. Rambly is in fact not the main character of the story. Maybe of the first episode he is, but of the story, he's not. It's kind of like the same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's. You think the Night Guard is the main character. No, William Afton is actually the main character. He's the main person of the story. Rambly is not the main person of the story, and neither are you. Actually, it's a character we have not been introduced to. We've been introduced, but we haven't met yet. Salem the Squirrel. At least I think it's a squirrel. That's what I think it is. I think it's Salem the Squirrel. And the reason that we know who this is because you can see Salem around the map. You can see her out on the train, maybe on the floor, in the arcade game. And that is the main reason why I think it's Salem. Because in the arcade game, at the end, you meet Salem. Salem comes out of the crashed plane that Molly Macaw crashed. And she's like, I'm going to put this potion on Molly Macaw. Bam, now she's not so friendly and there's none of that friendly stuff. Ha ha ha. And then you start to fight Molly Macaw. And at the end, when you defeat Molly Macaw, do you know what happens? Yes, what happens, if you've been watching my channel, is that she explodes and she screams and stuff. Meaning, I think that's like kind of like a foreshadowing of, hey, you're gonna defeat Molly McCaw. Little side note, but like Salem put this potion on her that she was just like not friendly anymore. She wasn't the same person, and I think that also might be why the entire park is abandoned, because you see, Salem. If Salem put a potion on Molly McCaw, that means Salem must have put a potion on Rambley, on Finley, on Lloyd. Although Lloyd, I think Lloyd did try and kill us. We just like begonethed him with our watch. But it's like Lloyd, I think they all got Salem'd. They all got potioned. Which that might be, and this is just a theory, that might be to the leading to the animatronics going rogue, maybe killing a bunch of people. You know, because you see a bunch of ketchup everywhere, all throughout the whole park, which might be the characters went rogue. Not animatronics, my bad. The characters went rogue and started killing a bunch of people. Which, I mean, yes, then you'd shut down the park and abandon it, but then it's just there. Everybody's just still there. They're all still there. They've all been stayed potioned. I don't think you can wear off the effects of the potion unless you kill the person. I think it's just like there's no antidote. But yeah, so Salem is actually the main character, and that's what they're doing to these people. But the thing is, they aren't animatronics that are being potioned. This is why they can be potioned, because they're not animatronics, they're people. I know this because when you, at the end of the chase sequence with Molly McCaw, the door does something to her head that I won't say for YouTube reasons. It does something, and there's ketchup everywhere. Now, if this was an animatronic, there would not be ketchup. It's like the same thing with Poppy Playtime. The Huggy Wuggy must be a human because there was ketchup, you know? So, Molly McCaw must be a mascot with a human inside. So Salem the Squirrel, whether that be a person or not, which I think it is, gave all these people gave the mascot the potion, which led to Molly McCaw trying to kill us. Now, I don't know if all of them are mascots, if Lloyd is a mascot, if Finley, Finley I'm 100% not sure of, because that's a water creature, so I don't know if anyone can stay underwater for that long. But Lloyd possibly might be one, and Molly McCaw is definitely one. But yeah, they're either humans or actual creatures. I think they're just mascots, because in the head you get in the chase sequence of Molly McCaw, when you pick up the head, the freaky head thing, there's an audio recording of people who get the head.
Ooh, looks like there's an audio recording tagged with costume in my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Hey Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old sport. And right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I say we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Aw, come on. They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume.
The new mascots came in, so they must be mascots. They must be people. You know? I think they're people. Or they could actually be creatures. That I'm not sure of which one. The meat does look pretty like creature meaty. Like in the neck. It does look pretty creature meat, but that could also just be the texture. But yeah. So these are actual people. And yeah. Salem did that. Potioned all the things. They went rogue. They started killing everyone. That's my theory on it. Another very interesting thing that I noticed was when the door does its thing, right? When the door does its thing, when he's talking, you'll notice a whole Matrix thing happens. When he goes, scared, and he glitches out. You could see it. I'm showing him right now. It's like a screen, you know. That could now this could be the developers just not doing that, like it glitched, and if you look away you'll see that, but we don't know. So for now I'm just gonna make a wild theory. This could be a simulation. This whole thing could be a game. Like, we're playing a game within a game. Like, we could be just some random person wearing a VR headset that went to Indigo Park and is playing Indigo Park. I don't think that's the case, but it's a possibility that we're in, like, the Matrix or something. But I can understand why people think Rambley is the main character. And although Rambley is pretty suspicious, Rambley himself is very suspicious. He does a lot of suspicious things. Like, for example, at the beginning, when you're getting in the park, he says, come
No
on in,
worries.
it's Rambley Tuesday, so your discount is
Tuesday.
free. The screen says Saturday of 20 whatever, but the screen says Saturday. Now, why would Rambley, an AI, by the way, he is an AI who should technically know the date. Why is Rambley saying that it is Rambley Tuesday when it's Saturday as an AI who should know the date? Because he's probably trying to get us to get into the park. But the park is very dangerous. It has Molly McCaw, Lloyd, Finley. Maybe Salem is there too. But it has all them in there. Why is Rambley trying to make us go in? This is the same thing at the very end of the game too. When Rambley leads into Oceanic Odyssey. But back on the train he says that it's closed for repairs.
I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
Why would Rambley try and lead us into something that's closed? Why would he try and lead us into a park that is dangerous? Now, in all, he does say that he's been trapped on the outside for so long he doesn't know what's happening on the inside of the park, which that could be fair. I could understand that. But, like, still, it's kind of weird after that you even ask us, can you help us fix the park? After that traumatic experience, I don't even know why we said yes. Like, why not just leave the park? I know it's physically impossible to, but I guess I'll just leave it after the whole freaking thing collapsed, which is kind of weird. I don't know whether that's just coincidence or Rambley, or maybe someone else too. Maybe that was Molly. That could have been Molly that brought all the rocks down on us. It's endless possibilities. But yeah, so remember, these are all just theories of mine and ideas of what I have on what everything means and what the lore of the game is. I'm not for sure what it is because it's only the first chapter. It's only the first chapter of Indigo Park, and I have yet to see what Chapter 2 has to offer, and I'm so excited for it to come out. I cannot wait. And the lore it would give us is actually insane. But if you want to check it out, it's Indigo Park. It's free off Steam. Part 1, Chapter 1, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and comment down below whether you think my theories are right or wrong, or how you would change my theories. If you would change them, that is. But yeah, if you have something else to say, if there's something else you want to mention, leave it in the comments below. And also make sure to like it, because that would be very useful to me, myself, and I. That's 3 people you're helping out right there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.